May 11th, Boulder City, Nevada. A man walks out of a rental lot with the keys to a Lamborghini. 20 minutes later, police radar clocks him at 150 miles per hour. The posted limit on that stretch of road, 65. Why would a grown man drive more than double the legal limit? And what happens to him next?
Hello? Do you have your license?
So sorry.
It's okay. Can you hop out real quick? Who rented the car?
I did.
You did, okay. Come back here real quick. Mr. Rice, you know why we're talking?
Yeah.
What do you do for a living?
I'm carpenter.
Carpenter. Okay. So, I'm not the smartest in the world. Do you know about Pythagorean's theorem? Is that what you guys use in carpentry? Like to figure angles and stuff?
Okay. Trigonometry.
Yeah. Okay, so trigonometry. Okay. I'm not the smartest guy, but I know that in calculus, this at 150 miles an hour and a 65 carries a lot of energy, especially when you're zooming around past people that are doing 65. So I'm going to have you face your vehicle real quick. Do you have any weapons on you? Face your vehicle. Bring your hands back. You're going to be in custody for reckless driving.
What's that?
You're in custody, you're under arrest for reckless driving. And that's for 150 miles an hour and a 65. Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
Okay. Have you been drinking today? When was the last time you had any alcohol?
Maybe yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, yesterday.
All right, why don't you come back here real quick? All right, what I'm code for, I got one in custody. If I can get 2729, Illinois. Hello, do you have your ID on you?
Yes, I do.
Wait, what, could I get once by then?
You want me out of the car?
No, you stay in the car. Shows a Nevada 30-day operating permit, which expired. So is this your son?
Yes.
How old is he?
20.
20, okay. Hey, you want to write down a phone number real quick? You know how to Uber? Yeah, you're going to have to Uber from the hotel. I can get you a ride, though. Yeah. Nope. So you want to write down this phone number?
You have a pen?
You want to put it in your notepad?
I don't have a
Copy. If you can just add everything to the DR. And that's the police department where he's going to have to wake bail. Okay?
I like the car. Maybe.
You don't have any cards?
He's got. I came here with my dad.
Okay, well, he should be able to make bail himself then. Okay? Just hang tight real quick. You got your ID back, right? 349. You also message Holman and see if he can be en route to assist.
That's what the process is now.
So what's going to happen is I got an officer coming to pick you up. You're going to go to the Henderson Detention Center in Henderson, the city where you just came from, and you'll be booked into the jail there. You can make bail. The bail's about $1,200.
Does that say cash or you use a credit card?
As far as I know, you can use credit card.
Okay.
Okay, they'll hold you for a little bit, and then you get out.
Then what happens to my son in the car?
Well, the car's probably going to get impounded. Your son, we can give him a ride to the hotel, and he can Uber back to where you guys are staying.
So how do I get the, I guess my question is the car is a rental. How do I get the car?
Well, what's going to happen is the rental car company, whoever owns the car, is going to have to come get that out of impound.
It's in Henderson.
Well, that's going to be here in Boulder City. But they'll know that because they have trackers on it. Like,
Okay.
they know exactly how fast you're going, all that stuff.
Should
And we're probably going to...
my son?
I already talked to him.
Okay.
Yeah. So what'll probably happen is rather than taking you to the jail and having you sit there for up to 18 hours before they release you, I'll probably just take you to the police department. You can post bail there. But James, I'm gonna tell you right now, man, you're gonna kill somebody out here driving that fast.
I don't believe me.
I mean, if you watch sports Center,
I watched the news last night for the football player.
129 on a residential road, speed limit's 45.
I don't know.
Yeah. And honestly, I get tourists out here all the time renting these exotic cars thinking this is Autobahn, and it's not.
Biden.
I know. You don't intend to kill somebody, but
No,
shit happens, and unfortunately, people die.
Fast. I couldn't believe I was fast.
Yeah. So you're 150 miles an hour approaching me at 1,291 feet. And you're not even the highest I've had out here.
Well, can I speak to myself?
In a minute. Let me get the other officer here, and I'll have you guys talk. Because originally I told him you're going to go to jail. But if you can post bail, then you guys can get released from the from the station. 349 Mary 1. Did you ever get a response from NHP? Can you message Holman, see if he's available to assist? Is there an ignition button? You want to just turn it off? No, I think that's a... Oh, yeah. Okay. So what's going to happen is, I'm not going to take your dad to jail. But he's being arrested for reckless driving. He's going to go to the police department, and he's going to post bail. So I got one coming to pick your dad up, and I got one coming to pick you up. They're going to take you to the police department, and then you guys can post... he can post bail there, and then you guys can go do other things, rather than having him sit at the Henderson Detention Center for almost a day. Copy, thanks. Because I've got one to transport to the station, and the in custody is going to go post bail at dispatch.
Did someone pick this up?
No, it's going to be impounded.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, and we have to pay for it too.
Well, I don't know about that. That's between the rental car company and whoever rented it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But at least this way, you guys aren't sitting in detention all day.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you go with me?
Yeah, I've got another officer coming to pick him up. So that way, we're not transporting him to the hotel, and he can Uber back to where you guys are staying. He can, because you'll be in and out in an hour, rather than taking you to the detention center, where you sit there for at least 18 hours before they release you.
Okay.
I know time is money. When do you guys fly out?
Tomorrow.
Okay. Yeah, you guys will catch your flight tomorrow. Mary 1, can you advise DR number? Hello. So this is James. He's going to post bail for reckless driving at the station.
Okay.
Do you have a booking sheet? Yep. I don't have any. If you could just write out a booking sheet, leave it in dispatch for reckless. He's going to post bail for that. So it's going to be the $11.40 plus $50 bail fee, so $11.90 should be the bail amount. Okay. And then they'll give you a court date. You'll get released. You'll get a court date, and you can either hire an attorney or come back and talk to the judge. But you're gonna have a court date later on. So.
You have ID?
Yeah, it's right here. Hey, Peyton.
Yeah.
You want to grab with us what kind of property you guys got? Just make sure you grab all your stuff. Yeah, please. And is that your ID? Okay. Can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
He's going to be in custody for $150, and his son needs a ride to our station.
Okay.
If you could just provide that courtesy transport, that way his dad's going to post bail at the station and get released rather than booking into Henderson.
Okay.
And then I got Big John's coming for the car.
All right. That'll work.
So this is Trooper Holman. He's going to give you a ride to the police department.
Okay.
Are you aware that you guys were doing 150 miles an hour as you were passing other cars?
I know we were moving.
Yeah, you guys were cooking with plutonium. And that's never good. I mean, I'm not a physics major, but I did take college algebra twice.
Not to be weird, but I haven't even gotten pictures of the car.
Pictures of it?
Yeah, like we just rented it like 20 minutes ago.
Wait, you like Instagram pictures?
Yeah, I might have to get a picture or two.
As long as you stay away from the traffic.
I
All
understand.
right, you're not in custody. So, but he does need to leave here in 2 minutes.
Should I give this to my dad or?
No, you hold on to that.
I hold on to it.
Yep.
Okay.
He needs his wallet.
Yep.
You got it.
And I'm trying to figure out what I did with his license. Oh, there it is. Yep. Yeah, let me take a photo of it.
Sort of ruins your plans.
Yeah, well, that's fine. Can I have Big John's en route for? I believe it's a 2020 Lamborghini sports car. And if they can't accommodate it, can you call Big Valley Towing? What year is this? Well, it's a 2021. It's going to be a 2021 Lamborghini. I'm sorry, 2021 Lamborghini Huracán Evo.
Do you or your father have anything else in the vehicle that
No.
he said you got a backpack?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh, there's a back sack. What about key?
Yeah. Do you guys want the key?
Well, the key needs to stay with the car.
Yeah.
Oh, do you have an impound form?
Yeah.
I just realized I don't have any impound forms. Copy. Confirming it's 1225 is the last four of the DR.
Tell old boy that's how you go out like heavy roads.
Yeah, well, that's what we were just talking about.
Give me his ID back.
Yes. Heck, I thought I thought Kevin was on his way out here. That's why I was calling him. Oh, I didn't realize it was you. All right, man.
Oh, going.
You're going to go with Trooper Holman.
Okay.
You guys are going to the same location. It's just that I don't have staffing to...
Front lobby. Let them know that you're just going to hang out there until your dad's done doing his thing.
Okay.
All right, let me see your backpack. I'm just going to put that in the front seat.
Yep. Can I put this in here?
Yeah.
And then is the key in the car?
The key is in the car, yeah.
Okay, cool. And I want you guys to understand that I am helping you as much as I can.
I appreciate
given the
it.
circumstances.
Yeah.
He's not going to go to the jail. He's not going to sit in jail for 18 hours waiting to get released.
I really do.
That way you guys can still catch a flight.
Thank you.
Said there's paperwork. There's paperwork in the back seat.
Is that the map and stuff that Peyton got? Yeah, Peyton. Hey, Peyton. Peyton, your dad has a question.
Yeah, you got the paperwork or whatever?
You got the paperwork?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was like in the back of the between the two seats.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got that. Okay.
You guys with you?
Yeah.
You're with him?
Yep. And then just leave the booking sheet in dispatch.
Okay.
And then I'll be up there as soon as Big John's or whoever gets this.
Reckless.
Yeah, just reckless. 150 and a 65. Yeah, cool. Thank you, sir. Hi, man. Hey, yeah. No, I gotta do it today. Yeah. Are you going with me? To SEMA? Oh, no. Well, what do you have planned for me? Oh, yeah, because I thought you were going to go see Ashley and go get your tattoo stuff done. Okay. Yeah. Well, I got to return the solo stuff. You can't carry it. So, it's awkward, Beal. You shouldn't be doing that with your back. Okay. All right, Bubby. No, I know. Me too. But I'm stubborn, Beal. Big John's 97. Okay. All right, baby. I got to go. Love you. Bye. Hey, so, can you guys take this? Yeah. Okay.
I don't live these ones. I drive them back.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Let's chance of damaging them.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, that's why I told her. I said, if you guys can't accommodate it, call Big Valley. And,
No, it's only going a few miles, so I'm not worried about it. Drive these in from right here.
Yeah.
If it was way the fuck down there, or way the hell down 95.
do you know how to drive this?
Yeah.
Okay, just keep it at 65.
Oh, of course.
Not 150 like this guy was doing.
Hell.
With his 20-year-old kid in the car.
Are you kidding me?
Nope.
Idiot. Yeah, so I took my weapon off and everything. Scratch it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Easy. They made them freaking pretty much fucking foolproof.
Don't know spell visible. Boom, boom, boom. That should be it. Cool. Well, thank you, sir. Mary, want to be clear here and out to the station. Big John's has a vehicle. Hey, I'm going to go up here to the Buchanan exit if you want to go through that gate. Yeah?
So is this actually reckless driving under Nevada law or just a very expensive speeding ticket? The answer is yes, and it isn't even close. Nevada's reckless driving law defines the offense two ways. One is driving with willful disregard for safety. The other is purely a number. Go. 50 miles per hour or more over the posted limit, and you're legally reckless. Period. This. Driver went 85 over. That's not a close. That's the math prong. Wide open. The math prong, prosecution doesn't need to prove intent. It doesn't need to prove attitude. The radar reading does the work. And that's exactly why the officer didn't hesitate at the window. Every word the driver said next was about to become evidence. Here's the question this raises one most people get wrong. The officer asked about alcohol after the cuffs were already on. Doesn't that require a Miranda warning first? No. And here's exactly why. Most people assume handcuffs equal custody for Miranda. Here's what the law actually says. Berkemer v. McCarty, decided in 1984, settles this. A routine traffic stop on the side of a road is not Miranda custody. Not yet. Miranda only kicks in when you're moved to a formal. That means the driver's answer about drinking is admissible at trial. The Fifth Amendment protects you from being forced to be a witness against yourself, but it doesn't protect answers you volunteer on the shoulder of a highway. And the officer had one more legal card to play. Now, this is where things shift. The Lamborghini gets impounded. Can police really seize a rental car like that? Yes, and they don't need a warrant. That's exactly what the 1976 case of South Dakota v. Opperman was decided for, when a driver is arrested and the car would otherwise sit abandoned on a public road. Police can tow it. Courts call it community caretaking. The fact that it's a rental doesn't change anything. That's a civil matter between the driver and the company, not a constitutional one. The Fourth Amendment protects you from unreasonable searches, but it doesn't protect a car with no one left to drive. It home. And that's when the officer mentioned one more thing, something that would quietly seal the case. So what does the driver actually face? On camera, he posts $1,190 in bail and gets a court date. That's step one. Step two is sentencing. Under Nevada's reckless driving law, a first offense can carry a fine of up to $1,000, up to 6 months in county jail, and demerit points against the license. For 85 over the limit, prosecutors rarely offer the floor. The final disposition wasn't public at the time of this analysis, but on the law alone, the path to an acquittal is essentially closed. The officer gets an A-. Probable cause was unassailable. The approach was textbook. The way he opened the conversation stood out. He walked the driver from carpentry to Pythagoras to calculus, all the way to the physics of 150 miles an hour. That's verbal judo. You rarely see on Bodycam. The one deduction, he didn't document a sobriety check on camera after the driver admitted drinking the day before. Probably not a DUI. But on video, a quick check closes a door the defense sometimes pries open. Clean legal work, cleaner paperwork was possible. The driver, James Rice, gets a B. He complied. He told the truth. He didn't argue, didn't resist. On camera, a model arrestee. But you don't grade a defendant on manners alone. 150 miles per hour, his own 20-year-old son in the passenger seat. The person closest to him at the highest risk. No defense rewrites that. The outcome didn't happen to him. It followed from his own foot on the pedal. Here's what this means for you. Most people think that if you rent the car, the speed is your secret. Not anymore. Every premium rental tracks location, speed, and acceleration in real time. Police subpoena it, and they do. The car itself is a witness. It doesn't forget, doesn't sleep, and doesn't take your side. Bottom line, if you wouldn't want a jury to see it, don't do it in a rental. Second takeaway, the instinct says no Miranda. Warning, no admissible statement. That sounds right. It isn't. Your right to stay silent starts the second police engage you, not the moment they read it out loud. What this means in practice, say calmly that you'd like a lawyer and that you're not answering questions. Bottom line, your silence works on its own. You just have to use it. Last takeaway and the most practical. You don't win a case on the shoulder of the highway. The scene is for compliance. The courtroom is for contest. Arguing at the stop doesn't preserve a defense. It creates new charges. Obstruction. Resisting. Disorderly conduct. Follow lawful B orders. Stay polite. Ask for a lawyer. Bottom line, the roadside is never where you win. It's only where you can lose. Got a body cam case or a legal topic you'd like for us to break down next? Drop it in the comments. Thanks for watching.